Welcome to Ablecraft, a brand new Minecraft series on my channel. Ablecraft is a private survival multiplayer server, or SMP, starring me, Clevprof, and my partner, Freddo the Froggo. The aim of this server is to be as accessible and inclusive as possible, hence the name Ablecraft. These topics are very close to our hearts, due to both me and Freddo being disabled and queer. Freddo is neurodivergent and also a wheelchair user and uses the pronouns he and they. I myself am also neurodivergent, having been diagnosed with ADHD, and I use the pronouns they/them. The real world is not as inclusive as it should be, and certainly not fully accessible to everyone. However, in a virtual world, we can have a vision and make it a reality, albeit in Minecraft blocky form. And so we have Ablecraft, a chance to build the world we want to see and push us out of our comfort zones in terms of gameplay. Now that all of that is said and done, let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to a new world. Things look very different. We are here with Freddo, my partner. Say hi, Freddo.
Hello!
And we are on a server called Ablecraft. Now, we just spawned just down here on this mountain, just down there, and we've made our way up just to this little dandelion field, I think they're called. Yeah, dandelions. But yeah, we are here. It is Ablecraft. It's a brand new server, and I am so excited. Freddo, do you want to explain a bit about Ablecraft?
So Ablecraft is about a couple of different things. It's about a server where we try to be as inclusive as possible and make a world that is accessible and friendly. But it's also about enabling yourself to do things, so trying things you haven't tried before. Like, I'm terrible at redstone and can't really make any sort of farms or anything, so that's one thing I would like to try this season. What would you like to try, Clevprof?
So, for me, it's probably got to be building. Ablecraft, like you said, is really about getting out of your comfort zone, and I'm quite comfortable doing redstone, but not as comfortable doing building. So that's something I'd like to try in this season. Anyway, shall we get started? The sun's risen, it's a brand new server. We've got to go do all the starting things. Go punch wood.
Climb down a mountain.
Yeah. Bit treacherous here.
I'm definitely going to die.
Oh, took my first bit of damage there. So, as with most things on a Minecraft world, you have to start by punching wood. So, I think I'm going to go and do some of the starting bits, and we'll be back in a moment. Oh, we've found a cave. I probably don't want to be dealing with that. As you can see, I've just done some of the basic stuff. I've only got 7 pieces of cobblestone, and yeah, obviously don't have any torches, but it may be worth having a look around and seeing if we've got some coal. Nope, can't see any coal immediately, and it looks dangerous down there. Oh, found a bunny. Hello. Now I do need to focus on getting some food. So let's have a look around and see if we can find anything easy. There's a village over there. Ah, that's brilliant. Just left my crafting table there, but that's fine. So yeah, let's head on over to that village and we'll see what we can get. Oh, on the way we found some pumpkins. Now I think you need an axe for this, and I just placed some planks. I meant to craft a crafting table. So we definitely need an axe now. There we go. Here we are at the village. and let's have a look around and see what we can find. Hopefully there's some hay bales and things. Oh, and we've got some coal and okay, this is a good good starting point. And oh, taking lots of damage there. Yes, we've got some hay bales which we can craft into wheat and then bread. And that's a lot of wheat. Let's make a load of bread. Yeah, that should do us for a bit. Why don't we head back and give some to Freddo? Oh, the sun is setting. It's already approaching our first night. This could be a bit hazardous. Oh, I have actually remembered that there's a bed in these villages, so we can utilise that and skip the night. Can't believe we found a village on day 1. Oh, look! It's some donkeys. Oh, hello. Donkey hee-haws. I thought it was meant to be eat-or. Oh, our first bit of iron. I'm just on my way to find Freddo, but found some iron instead. Ah, there they are. All the way over there. Just in the side of a massive mountain. That's pretty cool. Freddo!
Hello!
I've got some food for you.
Yay!
Here we are. Have 47 bread.
That's a lot of bread, thank you.
That's okay. Hopefully we'll get us through the first few nights.
Would you like some steak?
I'm okay, thank you. You can keep it.
Okay.
There we go. Right, I'm going to head back over to the village. There's one just over there. In fact, you can see it from here. You can just see the rooftops.
I'm blind, so I can't see, but I'll trust you.
Maybe your render distance is a bit lower than mine, but yeah.
Have you set up a house yet?
No, not at all. I might squat in one of the village ones.
Okay. Well, I'm living inside a cave, which is probably a bad idea.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Is it a proper cave or?
Yeah. If you go up here, there's a little entrance to it.
Oh yeah. Well, how about this? Just give you a few torches.
You have torches.
Being all fancy, and I've got torches.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Okay.
On the hunt for some more iron, and nope, none in that cave, but there is some copper and some coal, so we can gather that. Oh, there's a librarian in this house. Oh, that's going to be really handy. We can get some of these bookshelves for when we want to enchant in a bit. Oh, there's a little baby villager. Oh, it's an adult. You just grew up right in front of my eyes. They grow up so fast. So we've just found an armourer and I've trapped him in his building. And we made a trade with him. We managed to find 4 emeralds in a chest in the village. And we managed to get our first piece of armour, which is some iron boots. Now, you may be wondering what all of these beds are doing in my inventory. Well, I'm going around the village gathering all the beds, and I'm going to make a temporary villager breeder. Because we're playing in 1.21 where villagers haven't been nerfed yet, and they're still a bit overpowered, but they're definitely useful in the early game, so we'll be coming back here a lot, I imagine. So we're just making our way back over to Freddo's little cave over here, and that's just because it's getting night time, and we want to be able to skip the night. And at the moment, we don't have the Datapacks on the server that allow for one player sleeping. Those are coming out next week. So I think it'd be a good idea to give Freddo a bed. Apparently, they are down here somewhere. So let's have a look. Oh, Freddo missed a bit of copper. A load of copper. But this is Freddo's mine. Freddo!
Hello.
Where are you?
Down the hole.
Oh, I'm hearing zombies. Oh, hello. I brought you a bed.
Thank you.
We might want to sleep soon because it's scary out there.
I've been looking for some iron. I found 2 bits.
That's cool. Have a bed.
Thank you.
I've got quite a few of them.
Would you like to sleep?
Yeah, we'll just make a little area. God, so many mobs. Brilliant.
Thank you for the bed.
Do you need a spare bed?
I should be fine.
Okay. I'm going to get out of where it sounds very scary.
Okay. Thank you for the bed.
That's okay.
Knock knock.
Hello.
Hello. I've come to bring you some gifts.
Oh, thank you.
A gift.
You're all suited up. Ooh. Are you sure?
Yep. I've got plenty. I went caving.
Oh, thank you.
I went caving by myself.
Oh, well done. I know that's scary for you,
Yeah, I'm terrified of caves.
but that's what Ablecraft is all about.
It is.
Yeah.
Have you given the villagers a name yet?
I haven't, no. Would you like to name them, Freddo?
Oh, I don't know what to name them.
I mean, there's a lot of them, and there's going to be more soon when I make a villager breeder.
Oh. Can I come use it?
You should be able to, yeah.
That sounded hesitant.
Well, I'm going to make it into a trading hall. And you can come use the trading hall and things.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for the iron.
No worries. Bye.
See you soon. Bye. Okay. So, I've gone around the entire village collecting all of the beds that I can see. There might be some that I've missed, but I think I've been pretty thorough. Now, I've created this little area full of beds, and what I want to do is I'm going to place the bell down, and then I'm going to ring the bell, and hopefully the villagers will pathfind to the beds. We've already got one guy in there. Any villagers coming? Do we need to ring it more like that? Oh, we've got one guy up here. Oh, is it because there's not a route down that's safe? Oh, come on. Come on. Come around. Yes. And then we can just close that and we can keep an eye on any more that are making their way here. Okay, we've got 3 of them. I don't know how many more we'll be able to find. Oh, they could probably walk out over the bell, so we don't want that. Might just put the bell about here so that we can ring it and they can pathfind in there. I'll keep the double airlocked and we'll try and find some more villagers. Hopefully there's some nearby. What are you all just standing around for? This means the village is under attack. Go! Go find a bed! Stop looking at me like that! I know I came into the village and took all of your beds and your workstations. Oh, workstations. Oh, it's night time. This might actually work in our favour. They're all pathfinding over there. Ah, brilliant. Yes. There we go. That worked really well. Didn't need the workstations at all. So, this isn't a creepy sight at all. They look so stupid. But we are making good progress. We, if we can jump, nope. We have all of these villagers, and we now have more villagers than we do beds somehow. I think the animations are a bit messed up. But I'm just going to keep gathering the villagers and trying to, I'll make some more beds, and hopefully soon they'll start breeding. This is editing Clevprof here, just to let you know that all of the audio in the next few clips got corrupted, so I'm just going to do a voiceover for what I did and what happened. So one of the first things that I did was, as iron golems spawned, I killed them to get a renewable supply of iron. And here you can see that I expanded my farms. I now have a wheat farm, a beetroot farm, a carrot farm, and a potato farm, as well as a sugarcane farm that you can see there, some trees that I'm growing just over there, and I also have a pumpkin and melon farm. And then I used all of those resources from the farms to trade with villagers and eventually get a supply of golden carrots. I did end up with some spare cookies as well. And then I noticed this chest, which was left from Freddo. Freddo said that it looked quite dangerous, so I looked back and was like, yep, it does look pretty dangerous. And Freddo gave me all of this really cool stuff, which was very generous of them. And then I went over to Freddo's, and I was being very sneaky, as you can see right here. Sneaking around, being very quiet, so as to not alert them. And then I gave Freddo a gift. I said, thank you for the presents, or the gifts. And then I left them some of the cookies, which we got from the villagers, some golden carrots, an emerald, and some books, as I knew that they were working on an enchanting setup. I then came back and did more farming, and they said thank you for the present, and I said that you're welcome, which was very nice of them. It's always nice to receive gifts on a server. And then I continued trading with villagers. I had an armourer here, and I ended up with a load of shields and boots so that I could upgrade it and eventually get some diamond armour. As you can see here, I got diamond leggings with protection 2, unbreaking 2, and boots with fire protection. And you can see that the iron golem looks very jealous. And then the final thing I did in these corrupted clips was I saw a baby villager, and that was proof that our breeder was working. Anyway, back to me. It's always annoying when that happens, but hopefully editing Clevprof was able to save those mistakes and recover at least the footage. But yeah, we have made a lot of progress. It's now the third day. Can't play for very long each day, but look at this. We are making monstrous progress. We have this massive farm here, and we are kitted out in diamond armor. We've got a chest plate with protection 2 and thorns. Thorns is not the best, but it's good enough for a starter one. Then we've got leggings with protection 3 and unbreaking 3, and diamond boots with fire protection 1. And we've also started to get some diamond tools from our villagers. So we've got a diamond shovel with fortune 1, a diamond axe with efficiency 3 and unbreaking 3, and a diamond hoe. And I've placed down more beds. I've been using the sheep over here and getting more beds, so we're getting a lot more villagers. And I have just been sorting out my stuff, waiting for some of the crops to grow, doing a bit of editing, which is why they're almost fully grown. And while I was doing that, Freddo came over and did a little trade. Now, I wasn't recording at the time, but they had gone on an expedition over to a mesa biome, or Badlands as I think they're now known, and picked up some melons and some bamboo. from a nearby jungle. So I gave them 23 iron, I think it was, in exchange for all these melons that we've now planted and are starting to grow, and the bamboo that is growing tall all the way over there. And I have just organised all of my stuff. We've got like a wood chest, some precious stuff, mob drops, some plants and food, miscellaneous stuff, some of the stony bits, some tools and utilities, and some other blocks. And believe it or not, I've done all of this without actually mining. I've gone in a few surface level caves, and I've gone over there and found all the sort of coal and things that was on the surface, although I can see some that we missed. But yeah, all of this has been done through trading, and I think that's pretty cool. It's certainly a different way to approach. What we've also been doing is with the iron golems, I've got this little thing over here. So I will, in fact, I can show you. I'll hit the iron golem, I'll head up here, and then I will just jump and critical hit them to get some more iron. They take so much, they have so many hearts, these ones. There we go. And that's how we're getting some iron. It's a very manual iron farm. And just like that, we have an entire field of melons that will be growing, which we can then use to trade with our villagers and get more stuff. So I've been trading up for quite a while now, and we've just unlocked the diamond sword in the weaponsmith. And I haven't had a look at what it is, but this will be our final diamond tool. Obviously, I'm using some of my iron ones first. And let's see what we've got. Bane of Arthropods 3. That's not the best, but at least we get a diamond sword out of it, and we can then build up our levels and go and enchant it. Speaking of which, our next thing that we're probably going to be working on is an enchanting setup. So as the next step is going to be an enchanting setup, I thought I would bring you along on the journey with what I do, because a lot of this has been happening off camera so far, and I thought, why not? Let's bring you guys along. So the first thing, I've got Fortune 1 on my shovel, which does yield a few more carrots. So I put my carrots in my offhand and I harvest all of my carrots just like this. And then once we've got a load of carrots, we come into here and we just drop them on the ground like that. The villagers will pick them up and then hopefully make a baby. And there we have it, a little baby. So once the baby is done, I want to get another villager into here. Now, this is going to be a librarian so that we can get different enchantments that we might not be able to get on the enchanting table. Next up, we've got to make a little containment area for the villagers. And I'll just make this out of cobblestone, just something a bit like that, and put a torch at the back. And then we've got to make a lectern, just like that. Place the lectern in here. There we go. And then we make a little funnel, a bit like this, and try and get a villager out. Hopefully not the baby. Of course, it's going to be the baby. Go on, another one. There we go. No, not two of you, just one. One of you walk back. Go on. Stop looking at me like that. No. Villagers. Go on, come forward. Come on. Any one of you. Yes. Brilliant. And then we get him to pathfind past us over to here. No, no, you're going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Come on, this way. We can block him off if we need to. There we go. And then we just give him a little nudge and put him in. And now we've got a librarian. Just like that. Easy peasy. I say easy peasy. We do actually want this one to have the book trade as one of the first ones. So we'll keep rolling until we get a good book. So I've managed to get Unbreaking 2, which is okay. I'm not sure whether I'll be keeping it. Unbreaking or Efficiency or Mending are the ones that I'm after. Or Protection. But Unbreaking 2? Oh wait, Unbreaking only goes all the way up to 3. Yes, Unbreaking 2 is a good one. And I don't have a book. Oh no! Quick, panic. Let's run back and get a book. Hopefully it doesn't change. Miscellaneous. There we go, we've got some books. And hopefully we've got enough emeralds. Yes. And now that's locked in. And we have an Unbreaking villager.
Knock knock.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I've come to bargain.
Oh, bargain. What are you after?
Do you have any string?
Just a second. Let me have a look. I have 6 pieces of string.
Fabulous. I have some jungle saplings that I think you might like. I don't know how much string I need. I think I only need 1. But I've got 4 jungle saplings for you.
I could give you 4 string for 4 saplings.
Thank you very much. Sounds like a good deal to me.
Brilliant. Well, pleasure doing business with you. How are you getting on?
Good. I've got quite a few farms set up now.
Yeah, so have I.
I can see that. And I've just been doing some fishing.
Okay. Is that what you need the string for?
Yeah, my fishing rod broke.
Oh no. You know you can fish up fishing rods, right?
I fished up a few, but then I used them.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully that will last you a little while.
Hopefully.
Thank you for the saplings. I'll go plant them now.
No worries. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
So that was good at Freddo. Got some saplings out of that. Cool. Now, back to the grind. So, between the last clip and this clip, a fair amount of time has passed where I have just been grinding and getting all of these villagers, as you can see here. We've got a few farmers, an armourer, a weaponsmith, a toolsmith, and then we've got loads of librarians, all with different books that we're going to use for enchanting. So you can see them all here: respiration, sharpness, knockback, sweeping edge, efficiency, all of the books that we're really going to need for our armour. And you can see that we've got all of these farms here that I've been trading with the villagers. But unfortunately, that is all I've got time for today. I know this has been a longer video than usual, but we've had some interaction with Freddo and we've made a lot of progress. As you can see, we've got a lot of diamond armor and diamond tools. But yeah, we're going to have to leave it there for the first episode. So if you liked the video, then please go to the comment section and let me know what you thought. And while you're there, hit the like button and the subscribe button. And check me out on all my social medias, my Twitter and everything like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've had an absolute blast. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!